Hi, I'm Shelby with Arizona for America First. I'm here today with the infamous Sheriff Richard Mack. Can you tell the people a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm infamous because I sued the Clinton administration when I was sheriff in Arizona back in the 90s, and I won a case against the Clintons to stop the Brady Bill and to stop the overreach associated with the Brady Bill, stop the gun control associated with the Brady Bill. So I'm the only sheriff in American history to ever start a lawsuit against the federal government, take it all the way to the Supreme Court and win. And it's the most powerful 10th Amendment decision in the history of our country. And Justice Scalia wrote the decision, and it tells everyone that the federal government is not our boss. They can't do whatever they want, and it's time that the states make that very clear to the federal government. We are not your puppets. In fact, Justice Scalia actually even said that the states are not puppets of a ventriloquist Congress. Don't you wish the states knew that? And he actually said, state legislatures are not subject to federal direction. So it's plain that the federal government is not our boss, but we need to exercise that authority and we need to keep them out. Like, I don't know, have you ever heard about them hiring 87,000 more bullies and Gestapo agents to come after the American people with their taxes? The American sheriff, I don't care what state, the sheriffs of this country should be protecting their citizens from this kind of tyranny, abuse, and bullying.
So speaking of sheriffs, you founded the CSPOA, Constitutional Sheriffs and Peace Officers Association.
Yes.
Tell the American people what they need to do to encourage their sheriffs and peace officers to join this organization and get more engaged.
I like that, because it is very important. There's really one peaceful and effective solution left, and that's taking back America county by county, a good sheriff at a time. Now, the sheriff can't do it by himself. You need a relationship with your sheriff. Doesn't matter what state, okay? I understand there's 3 states that don't have sheriffs. 47 states do. You need to work with your sheriff to do what Madison said. Erect the barriers against the encroachments of the national authority. Our job, and this is a peaceful process, this isn't a call to arms. The CSPOA solution is peaceful and effective. Get involved with your sheriff, get a relationship with your sheriff, join your sheriff's posse, and make sure he knows that you have his back. We can take America back, county by county, and make this abuse and oppression and cruelty and corruption of Washington, D.C. irrelevant in our counties.
That is fantastic. Now, you're here today at the Truth Summit because
Mack
obviously you believe in election integrity. You want free and fair elections. So what do you recommend the people do from a law enforcement perspective? What do you recommend that the people do to get involved and help fight for that election integrity?
Arrest Joe Biden. No, you can do something. Leave Biden there, but make him irrelevant. And Biden said that this was the safest and most secure election we've ever had in the history of our country. Well, you know what? The media, we're using the same talking points. So there's a company that actually issued the talking points to all the media and the White House, and they did that. So make them irrelevant, okay? And ask yourself this question. Biden told the entire world that he had an organization already established for election fraud. Now it was kind of
in U.S. history, wasn't it?
Yes, and it was confusing. Was he establishing an organization to prevent election fraud or to cause it? Because he didn't read the teleprompter correctly that day, which happens a lot with him. So what I want to know is if he said that and meant it to prevent election fraud, what did he do? What safety precautions did the Biden administration take to prevent election fraud? And now that many of us, especially today at this summit with Mike Lindell and with True the Vote and with 2,000 Mules, there's overwhelming evidence that election fraud took place. And every sheriff would be obligated to look at that evidence and make sure that it didn't happen in his county. So what should every sheriff be doing? Investigating all these claims to make sure that it didn't happen in your county, and then make sure that you're not using these same ridiculous computers that are easily hacked. And both the left and the right have claimed that these computers are easily hacked. Why would we keep using these computers to tabulate votes in America? Stalin said, doesn't matter who votes, it matters who counts the votes. And is that where we're at? This is a coup not against Donald Trump, it's a coup against the American people. And we need to stop this and nip it in the bud and guarantee to our citizens that we are still in charge of these elections and not some crooks.
So how do the people get more engaged with your organization?
Oh,
Get
yeah.
their sheriffs involved? Can you tell the people how to reach CSPOA?
First of all, we've been doing this for about 25 years. We formed the CSPOA Constitutional Sheriffs 11 years ago. The only way this really works is with citizen involvement, okay? We don't tell the sheriffs to join the CSPOA. We tell the sheriffs to change and become a constitutional sheriff. We're after a behavioral change. We're after a dedication change. We want them to be dedicated to liberty. The citizens, we want them all to join the CSPOA. Become a member of the CSPOA posse, and that's where you can get help, and we can help you, and you can help us, and we can take back America county by county. The best place to find us, cspoa.org.
So before I let you go, I do want to share with you that the CSPOA was behind a big compact that was created in New Mexico when the out-of-control governor tried to create outrageous gun laws. Sheriff Mack was a part of that organization that helped prevent that. So our sheriffs, they are our friends, they are our last line of defense. We need to support these guys with everything we have, and thank you so much.
Yeah, the sheriffs of New Mexico stopped that. So, yeah, love it.
Yeah. We need brave law enforcement, and that's what we're looking for today. Thank you.